But we're going to move on now, and we're going to move on to the next topic.
Yeah, so the Fast and Furious is getting pushed back. Another film being delayed by COVID.
Now this is only
Joy,
a
oh joy.
now this is only a month, but that to me doesn't make any sense. It's like, why are we pushing? Why are you moving in a month? I mean, this movie doesn't even come out until the end of May. Originally May 28th, so you still got over 2 months, 2 months plus before it comes out originally. And so what? And then what is? Why a month? I mean, what significance is gonna happen in that 1 month that says we're gonna release it now? We're gonna push it back a month.
I mean, they could be hoping that maybe theaters can open to full capacity.
Maybe.
I
I
mean,
mean,
there's, you're pushing it back towards, you know, more,
I mean,
more towards the summer where they're saying that things might be a lot better there. Potentially, who knows?
potentially. I mean, the only other reason would be, originally. Well, the problem with that release date is right before Top Gun, Maverick. I mean, talking about two movies that are going to be action heavy, star power actors, you know, adrenaline fueled. It's gonna. I don't know why you would make it that same time, other than trying to capitalize on the 4th of July weekend. And well, you were already coming out Memorial Day weekend, so you were already taking up a holiday.
Yeah,
So
I don't know. Maybe they lost a hard drive of CGI and have to redo it. I don't know.
I mean, I just don't. I mean, like this movie was supposed to come out like last May,
Mm-hmm.
and then why do you keep pushing it back?
Yeah.
It's a Fast and Furious movie. That's the other thing. It's like people will go see that movie.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's
I
not
mean,
like
people will go out in droves to see that movie, and it doesn't really matter, kind of like what it quote unquote looks like.
yeah,
It's like people will go out because it's
dumb.
like it's one of those franchises where
It's
you
dumb, fun entertainment.
yeah,
That's exactly what it is. You're not going there for an Academy Award.
yeah, just like the Transformers movies. It's going like, what is it? I'm gonna see a bunch of explosions and fighting, and I'm gonna get that
And
adrenaline
cars,
rush, and
cars,
we're all good.
and hot women.
Yeah.
That's it. So that's been pushed a month. But another movie, A Quiet Place Part 2, this movie was supposed to come out last April. Then it got pushed to the fall, then it got pushed again. Then it got pushed to September of this year. But now they moved it all the way back up to May. So they jumped it like 3 months up. So that's a win.
That's a win. I think
Now that's coming out the Memorial Day weekend that Fast 9 had. So I'm happy. I loved the first one. I thought the first one was great. Glad they're moving the release date up. So yeah, that's at least some good news in the movie world, rather than keep pushing it back.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
sooner or later things will get back to normal, and we'll be able to kind of quote unquote get back on with life.
yeah, I don't think that's going to be very interesting when that starts to happen. Even
Well, we'll see how it goes.
on a side note,
Texas is open
yeah,
right now,
Texas
so
is, Texas is open completely.
well, here's the thing. No, yes and no. Let's just do some really easy fact checking right now, in case you haven't heard it from other places. Texas is open in the fact that the governor had stay-at-home orders, mask mandates, and all this other stuff in effect. The governor has then removed that. That doesn't mean you can go into Walmart without a mask. Guess what? Walmart has its own policy where you have to put a mask on. Congratulations, there's still a mask requirement. It's not like everything in Texas is saying, oh, everyone's walking around with no mask and that stuff. That's not what's happening. There's just no federal mandate, or not, I shouldn't say federal. There's no state mandate of everyone must wear a mask or limiting capacity.
Well,
All of that is now up on the individual businesses to do what they feel is right.
And that's the thing. My boss already said yesterday, if they brought up Texas And he said, yeah, when Georgia decides you don't need to wear a mask, or, not, officially, he said, I'm not going to make you guys wear masks. If you don't want to wear a mask, don't wear a mask. And I said to him, yeah, that's going to be interesting because we already have customers come in that complain if they see people just standing waiting and not wearing a mask. It's going to be interesting, those people that are so afraid that they come in and no one's wearing a mask, how they're going to react.
Well, I hope that those people, the biggest thing with slight tangent, the biggest thing that I've always said about this pandemic since it very began, because I was working in news when this began, and I was, helping get information out and all this stuff. I said, look, you need to be informed, and you need to take this seriously. But the second you start panicking and start saying crazy things is the moment that you've jumped the shark. So it's like, there's a lot of stuff that could help, will help, and that we should be doing.
Well,
washing your hands, socially distance, wearing a mask when appropriate.
Well, like I said, when it comes to the movie theaters, that's what we're made. You think movie theaters are gonna still uphold the wear a mask?
I mean, here's the thing.
My summertime.
Here's the thing. You're eating popcorn. You're already taking your mask off.
You're drinking, probably.
Right. So it's like, the best thing that it can do is basically just have one of those mobile temperature screeners. Everyone who goes in gets their temperature screened. You're not going to be able to catch the asymptomatic people. You won't. But do that, and then maybe have it, like, with all these stuff that's kind of how it's going, is that maybe have it be, maybe have, for, like, at the AMC, where we are, it's not, you got to pick out your seats. So maybe do 2 seats blank. 2 seats blank. And do that, and then stagger it. So that way you kind of create some distance between everyone.
Yeah.
If you do it that way, then go, 50% capacity with that. But, we'll see.
Yeah.
But, it's kind of like, we'll see.
I think the next month or two is going to be very interesting for the movie theaters. Because I think you got Godzilla Kong coming out at the end of the month. You got Mortal Kombat in April. I think that those two are going to definitely be a major. Everyone's going to be watching those to see how the movie theaters go up and money-wise, go down. Especially since those are both going to be on HBO Max also.
Right.
So those are, once again.
And I'll be honest, like, I'll probably go watch Godzilla and Kong in,
I will
in the theaters. We'll probably go to that in theaters. But for Mortal Kombat, would I go see it in theaters? Yeah. The first time, am I going to see it in theaters? Probably not. I got a 4K TV right here. I just turn off the lights, turn it on, boom. I'm golden. Like, that's the one thing. It's just going, like, it's going to be a difference seeing it in, like, on a movie theater screen, but that much of a difference? Not so much. Because it's like, it's not like Godzilla and Kong. It's a fighting movie. It's an action movie. But it's not that sort of, it's one of the ones that's kind of a tweener in that it's like, oh, it could be really good in the theaters or it could just be really good at home. What are you going to go for? And that's a coin flip for me. Right now I'm leaning towards just flicking on HBO Max and watching it here.
Well, I think most of the movies are movies I would want to see in theaters because if you do have a nice crowd in there, like when the Mortal Kombat, when the fight sequence, you get the cheering, you get that would be a nice crowd.
The visceral reaction for all the gore that's going to be in that movie is going to be like, oh my god!
I mean, you won't get it on a filmmaking level in terms of Godzilla Kong IMAX, but on a crowd level, like if you get the right crowd in there for Mortal Kombat, that can be a fun 2 hours. Even if the movie's not that great, just seeing the fights, the killing, people cheering, people yelling, finish him.
Yeah. And always remember to like, comment, subscribe wherever you are. The podcast is available wherever you want to get your podcast. If we are not there, let us know. and we will get there. Remember to like our Facebook page, Attack Bat Productions. Thanks for listening, everyone.